If you are a woman estate agent and you're looking to progress your career, then training and development is obviously really, really important. I don't know if you're aware, but there is the Women in Estate Agency Facebook group and an organization which helps and guides women just like you with training and development in leadership. Today, I'm joined by Clare Hughes, who is someone senior within the organization. She's here to talk about how this training and development can help estate agents, women estate agents in the UK. Claire, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you very much for having me.
So let's assume that I've been living in a cave. Talk to me about this leadership training.
So if you have been living in a cave and you haven't even heard of Women in Estate Agency, it's a group that's been running for about 4 years now, Facebook group, and obviously we now have the leadership training, and there's a conference that we have annually as well. But the leadership training launched earlier this year, I think.
Yeah,
It
earlier
was.
in 25. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Claire Yates and Joe Bourne that deliver the training. Absolutely superb,
Amazing people.
really, really
Oh, top.
experienced trainers. But it's leadership training, not necessarily for people that are in managerial positions, because it's for everybody, because we can all learn. And it's about how we engage with people, how we can grow as individuals. It's that we've run the sessions, we've actually planned out the whole training program for 2026. So that will be on our website. You can find that, or in the Facebook group as well. So yeah, so rolling it out, we're expanding that over 2026.
So this is for women only?
Women only at the moment.
Okay. And it is for people who are not necessarily in management roles, but feel they need some guidance and support so they can move in, because it's just this proverbial glass ceiling, isn't there?
Management and leadership are different animals. I mean, how would you describe a leader as opposed to a manager?
A leader helps and guides and support you to help, you work for them as opposed to a manager, they work for you.
Exactly that. And it's so really that's open to everybody. So whether you are in a managerial position or not, you can still become a leader and learn. And then if you want to progress your career, then you're already set up to do
Yeah,
that.
because I think management is almost the process, but leadership is the attitude.
Yeah.
And to be a great manager, you need to be a great leader, don't you?
Yes, but people mistake it. And I think people often get promoted into managerial positions when they've not had any leadership training. So they're always instructing, they're not leading. So it's being able to do that, and you then will form, the right culture, and help them to be better leaders for the future.
Why did you think there was a specific need for women to have this?
We listen to the members in our groups, in the group, and take feedback from that. We always ask them, and yeah, this came back as something that was necessary.
Whilst this topic, this video is not about it, there's one thing that's been spoken about many times on this sofa is the imposter syndrome. If I know there's various different aspects of that of people, and women especially. I know men suffer from it as well, but imposter syndrome is this going to help them get over that so they can actually do the role? Because if you don't mind me saying, I'm going to make a sweeping statement here. I all the people I've worked for in the estate agency, the women have always been the best bosses. They've
There
been
you
great.
go.
Yeah,
Better leaders as well, because
of course so.
oh,
Yeah.
better bosses because they're
Oh,
better leaders.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. So you're asking, why do women suffer from imposter syndrome?
Yes,
more
because
than
I think
men?
because this is the thing that I'm talking to many, and again, I'm making sweeping statements here, and again, I can only speak as a man, is let's just say there's a job role going,
Yeah,
okay, and a man can say gets like eight can tick eight
yeah,
boxes out of 10. I'm making a sweeping statement here, so shoot me down. Is a man will say, "Oh, sorry, I'll just wing it from the other two,"
yeah.
whilst a woman will go for it again, sweeping statements, and they'll say 9, and then something will hold them back because they've got
Yeah.
the 10th. And do you think this will help them with that?
It could well do, but I think it's also an educational piece for the wider sector, the property sector. That women shouldn't have imposter syndrome, But do we, across society, do we have imposter
Yes,
syndrome?
we
I think
do.
we probably
But
do. So we can only work within our sector though, can't we?
yes, but
Baby
if
steps.
okay, but if you're helping women specifically, then that's surely a good thing, isn't it?
Yes, but then what we're striving for is equality
Okay. But again, the organisation specific was set up by women for
for
women.
women. Yes.
So what am I going to, if I was a woman and what am I going to learn on this? On
On the
this leadership?
leadership training. Well, I haven't been on the course yet, but I will go on the course because I know that Claire and Joe are fantastic trainers. But you will learn strategies and you will make connections that you'll make friends that will help you sort of going forward.
So what is it? It's like a 1-day course?
There are 3 days. There's 1, 2, and 3, but they're spread out across the year, so you can you can mix and match.
Okay, and does this cost me anything? If
It costs you around about £100, so
what, 3 days?
it's heavily
So
subsidised.
that's not £100 per day. That's
£100 for each course you go
that's
to.
each course.
The,
Still £100's not bad, is
the,
it?
well, it's a lot less than Claire and Joe
Yes,
would
I know.
charge. It's heavily subsidised by our
Yes.
sponsors.
Who are your sponsors?
And this case is Rightmove,
Okay.
and they're usually held at Rightmove's headquarters. When we do the London one, I think we've used the studios in Milton Keynes as well, and yeah, but London ones are the ones that are best attended.
Some people are going to say, well, I might not, I might not be able to afford that. But I would say, well, so you've got to put a bit of skin in the game yourself, haven't you? And if if you can't get it from your boss, you have to.
But yes, if your boss won't pay for it and you pay for it yourself, you really, you really make sure you get value out of the day and take action. And it's all about, everybody can go on, they can read as many books as they want, they can go on as many training courses as they want. If they don't take action, having attended that course,
You're so right.
then they will lose the value.
It's interesting. I actually know of a trainer who won't actually go and train them unless the staff themselves actually put their hand in the pockets.
Right, okay, that's interesting because they really will sit up and take notice.
I bet you a pound to a penny if you were to compare the two sets, one where the boss pays and one where the person pays. I bet you the ones that actually put their hands in their pocket would be would take a lot more on board because
they'll be more engaged.
They're
for
engaged.
Sure.
They're incentivized. Thank you for your time today, Claire.
You're very welcome.